I'm Tina Rappy. Today I have the most adorable card that was created with simply punches and dies. There is no stamping on it whatsoever, but it is ready. This is it. Now, we do not have dies that create lions, so let's head over to the Stampin' Studio and I'll show you how this was created.
Okay, so we're starting this card out with a piece of Very Vanilla that I have run through the brand new Old World paper 3D embossing folder. So you can see it looks like crumpled up paper. We're going to put that on a piece of Cinnamon Cider, brand new in color. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. In fact, everything we are using on this card, let's say 99% of what we're using on this card is brand new stuff. Okay, so this is leaving just the tiniest of little borders around here. We're then going to put this on a piece of, get ready for it, new in color, Bumblebee. Okay, this is going to be the card base. Okay, then let me show you all of the pieces here. This brown color is, again, the Cinnamon Cider, and this yellow color is the Bumblebee. And so all of these pieces here were cut out with the sunflower die. These two little flowers are from the Small Blooms punch. And then this is from the layering circles. This is the 4th largest circle. Okay, two other pieces that I used. I cut out 2 white buttons and 1 black button. And that is from the All Dressed Up dies, so the tiny little buttons here. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to start to assemble. So I'm just going to move things out of the way. We'll get our silicone mat here. And we're going to start out with the face. So on this, we're going to go ahead and put some adhesive right on it. And this is going to go down here near the bottom. Okay. And next we're going to take these little petals, which we're going to use as ears. And this is going to get tucked right under here. And the same thing on this side. Okay, so we have the ears in there. Next, we're going to use these 2 pieces, and these are actually the center of sunflowers. But I think it's really cool because it leaves the little areas where his whiskers would come from. So it works perfect for this. So we're popping these up with some dimensionals, and we're going to put one about right there and one about right there. Then I'm going to use the black button and a glue dot. Oh, come on. Okay, and we're going to just take and tuck this in here. All right, and next, let's go ahead and do the eyes on there. And I'm going to be up front with you. His eyes are going to look weird as can be for a little bit until we do a little bit of plastic surgery on him. Come on, get off of there. Looking kind of creepy right now, isn't he? But just you wait. Okay, so we're going to leave him like that for now. Then we're going to do his body, and that is going to be the circle under here. So on this, we're going to get the card here. We're going to put this on here, about right there, and we want it not centered, but off to this side just a bit. Then we have these 2 larger leaves, And with these, when I sponge them, so you can see they both go this way, I flipped one over and sponged it. Okay, so that they're going different directions. And then I'm just going to take and let's just cut that off here. These are going to be his feet. Okay. And these we want to put on with dimensionals. Then we have the head. This is also going to go on with dimensionals. Wait, before we put that on, let's go ahead and finish his face. I'm going to use the dark soft suede Stampin' Blend, and I'm going to use the smaller end. And with this, I'm going to give him eyelids. So I'm going to go across here, kind of diagonally, like that. And then we'll do the same thing over here on this one. So this is creating his eyelid. Okay. Now for the rest of it, just give me a minute. Okay, so dimensionals on here. That's going to go there. Next, we're going to take this piece and we're going to trim some of it off because we don't need all of it. And we can actually get rid of that little leaf. Okay, this is going to get tucked under here. This becomes his tail. So I'm going to take a glue dot and just kind of roll it a little bit. And stick it on the back of here. This then gets tucked in down there at the bottom. Next is our two flowers. We want to stack these one on top of another. But we want to offset them a little bit. So instead of matching right up on top of each other, we want to offset it. So like that. And then this is going to go on with a dimensional as well. Okay, we're nearly done. So next, I'm going to use some of the new in color enamel dots, and we are going to use the cinnamon cider ones. And so let's get these picked off here. And this is going to be his eyes. And with this, we're going right over the top of the two buttonholes. Doesn't that just really bring him to life when you do this? Give him his eyes so he can see. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then the last thing, this is some of the Bumblebee gingham ribbon, another new thing. So I've got it tied in a bow already. We'll put a glue dot on that. And I'm going to trim off these little ends. Is that not just adorable? I love it. So I hope you're inspired today to do some stamping yourself. And if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of my projects, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button in red below the video. And if you're wanting or needing any of the supplies that I used today, keep in mind that many of the things will be available in the annual catalog when it goes live June 3rd. But any other things, you can head over to my store at stampinstudio.com and get those ordered now. So thanks for taking a little time out of your day to spend with me in my Stampin' Studio. And until we meet again, enjoy life, stamp something, and eat chocolate. Bye-bye.